Hi, I'm Sister Suzanne Fitzmaurice, a Benedictine from Mount St. Scholastica in Atchison, Kansas. As a new Heartland member area coordinator, I've been learning more about intercultural humility and anti-racism. I'd like to share a bit about how I have embraced the concept of cultural curiosity. Throughout my ministry, I've been blessed with spending time among a variety of cultures, from spending time in Tanzania, teaching students from a variety of Asian, Hispanic, African, and African American cultures, welcoming new family members from several different cultural backgrounds, traveling to many countries throughout the world, and spending time living in Ireland. In each of these situations, I have found how important it is to spend time asking questions and listening to things that are most important to those within those cultures. I saw how important it is to not make assumptions about how people are viewed, the roles each person holds within their community, and how to respond to everyone in an appropriate way. For me, some of the easiest questions to ask are about food, music, dance, art, and customs. These are areas that I find fascinating and that I love being a part of or trying something new. I loved it when students would invite me to family celebrations and give me the opportunity to learn more about how they marked important events and listen to the stories of elders in their families. I also realized that for me, the toughest part of intercultural exchange is language. While I'm more than happy to try learning what I can in another language, I also know that I am not very good at this. While trying to learn basic phrases in various languages, I realize that I am okay with knowing this is my weakness, but trying it anyway. It gives me a great appreciation and admiration for those who are multilingual. I often laugh at my own ability to pronounce certain sounds in various languages, but I have learned that most people are pleased that I even try. Most recently, I spent some time with our daughter house in Brazil. It was my first time in this country. I spoke no Portuguese, and I really wasn't familiar with their culture. So upon arrival, I was able to spend a significant amount of time trying to learn all I could about who the sisters were, who was in the community they served, and what was important to them. We spent a great deal of time using translation apps and a translator to communicate, but just as important was paying attention to each other's body language and facial expressions. At one point during the visit, we were talking about some ideas for a come and see retreat, and I realized that there were some cultural norms that I was completely unaware of. I had been talking about a topic that seemed within the norm of retreat topics, when I realized through their facial expression this was not the case in their community. So I had to go back and have them explain how they viewed this and adjust around it. I realized I still need to be careful and to be attuned when I am making an assumption that may be incorrect. So for me, that sense of constant curiosity opens me up to the opportunities for learning empathy and growth. Let us continue to walk humbly together for the ongoing transformation of the world.